Hola! Hello and welcome back to the Sailing Gardener channel. In this episode I check out some special planting here at the Yacht Club. The captain and I take an adventurous trip around to Port Denarau and we continue to fix and clean and prepare the boat for the sailing season ahead. But first of all, I'm going to take a close-up look at some really tough weeds. Yes, you heard me right, weeds. The small uninvited plants that grow either side of the moving dock here at the marina have fascinated me for some time. I've marvelled at their tenacity to grow in harsh conditions of their own accord, and today I'm taking a closer look. This small grass-like plant is called tropical fimbri or St. John's sedge, according to my plant app. It's a perennial grass that can grow to 0.8 of a metre and is apparently native to Australia. I like its ball-shaped head with the dainty spikes. It produces brown flowers, and maybe that's what these feathery ball shapes are. The tiny purple flowers drew me to this plant. It is a typical weed, finding a home on roadsides, fields and backyards. I believe it to be called ironweed, named because its flower heads turn a rusty brown colour after being purple. It's actually a herb and can be used to treat a variety of human ailments. I love its fluffy seed head there, look at that. So there you go, a little close-up look at two tough little plants that have made a home on the dock. Our water pump has had an ongoing leak issue and we can't leave the switch for it on as water from our tank will leak into the bilge.
Found the water leak.
You can't see it because of the torchlight. Oh my goodness.
Okay, you can turn off the water.
Wet ropes in storage under here alerted the captain to a leaking problem. A pipe was cut and fixing took place, and now we can leave the water pump switch on and the leaking has stopped. The captain really is amazing how he problem solves over and over again. We were invited to help take a powerboat around to Denarau. Denarau is on the western side of the island, and we took the opportunity so we could experience and see what it was like going around this part of the island. We left Suva at 6 a.m. to begin our journey over the sea. The sunrise was beautiful as we departed the harbour. In the distance, we spotted the island of Bangor towards the south. We hope to visit this island in our boat in the next little while. The reef and coastline of the main island was our constant companion as we motored along. We all took turns at driving the boat. There was no autopilot on this vessel. 5.5 hours later, we arrived in Port Denarau. It had been the perfect day for motoring over the water. In Denarau, we took a taxi to the bus station. We bought a ticket from a tiny booth and then settled into our seat for the 4-hour ride back to Suva. We had one bathroom stop an hour or so into our trip at the Sigatoka market. I was fascinated with the sights from my high vantage point in the bus. I've only done this route before in a taxi, so I saw the cement facility and gardens, resorts, and lots of domestic houses as we travelled down the road. The sun was going down as we arrived back at the marina. It had been an adventurous full day, and the captain and I were ready for a good night's rest. Check out that full moon, absolutely beautiful. Now, I've always wanted to film two particular gardens here at the marina. The first is at the entrance of the yacht club. The Duranta plant, or commonly known golden dewdrops, has been clipped into the letters that stand for Royal Suva Yacht Club, RSYC. There is no car parked in front of these clipped shrubs today, so I can get a close-up with my camera. The second garden is beside Kimo's Cafe here at the Yacht Club. It's lovely looking out the window at the plants, boats and water outside. Outside in the garden, this caladium is such a beautiful mix of green and white, and this umbrella bamboo fills the space beside it. The cordyline towers above it in all its maroon colours, and the variegated croton peeps through from behind. I was amazed to see this gorgeous dragonfly. It sat so still, like it was wanting me to film it. Amazing, so amazing, beautiful. Back on the boat, cleaning continued with washing all the biminis surround plastic windows. It makes a real difference when sailing to have these nice and clean, and having access to fresh water is an added bonus. I do the laundry by hand. It's quite expensive to use laundromats here in Suva. Airing mattresses and drying wet washing are all constant jobs that need to be done. We're having some fantastic weather here in Suva. It's so great for getting everything dry and prepared for our sailing trip. In the next episode, we start heading around towards Port Denarau in our boat this time. And that brings me to the end of this particular episode. So until next time, bye-bye.